Hey, you fucks. Welcome to another uneventful episode of this podcast. And before we get to the public freakout commentary, there wasn't really much for the week as usual. I didn't get any stage time, but Monday night I did record an episode of the Cookie Pot Pie podcast, and some of you might be asking, well, where is it then? Well, I sent it to the Cookie, and usually she has to watch it, make sure there's anything we have to take out, and she didn't want to watch it. We talked about two comedians on there. I didn't even drop their names. She was paranoid that they would find out, which I understand why. And listen, I gotta be careful what I say here because she's listening. Be careful, folks. Do not poke the bear. Do not poke the Cookie. But she hopefully will watch it and we can put it up. But if not, well then, I don't know what to tell you. And then pretty much Friday night, the Cookie and I were going to see a band, but there wasn't much bands playing because of Labor Day weekend. So we went to this bar near our house and we got some food. And people were coming up to us, and they were like, hey, you guys comedians, and they were taking pictures with us, and all this other stuff. You know, when you're a local celebrity in the area, you got to be careful when you go out, because, people will come up to you, and they will want to take pictures and such. But anyways, that's pretty much all I did for the week. I know, not much, right? Anybody can do this kind of podcast. But I did do an episode of The Poop Show. We got that out the way. Got so many views. And if you guys notice, I haven't really been putting up many YouTube shorts. There's no point, YouTube doesn't give me really any views. I was going to put up some old stand-up clip, and then I was just like, what's the point? I mean, really, who cares? Well, anyways, as far as next week on the channel, I can't promise, but I'm going to try to do a prank call show. Those aren't easy to do, because I got to write down numbers from Craigslist, and I probably called everybody, but I'll try, and we'll go from there. And let's get to the public freakout commentary. This first clip is driver spits on Trump supporter, speeds off and hits a pole. This is 43 seconds. So a black car pulls up, obviously not happy with the Trump sign. And the guy just spits right on him because the guy said something or spits on him. And he's not looking. And then he sees the pole. He slams on the gas without looking. And then there's a big pole, bam, and he hits that thing really hard. I mean, his car can't even move. Let's play that back one more time. He lost. He said he lost. Bam! And everyone's saying, that's what you get, dumbass. Don't worry, Kamala Harris will pay for it. Trump 2024. Alright, enough of that. This next clip says, dude has a plate. There's a guy getting into a fight with someone. This is more of a visual. If you guys want to see it, type in dude has a plate on Reddit. And this guy, he's swinging a plate around. It's so funny. So it's a little guy with a green shirt. He has the plate. The guy has an orange shirt. He's a little taller. They're in the street. People are beeping the horns. And he throws one at the guy. Oppa. And then he throws another one at the guy. Alright, so the only time I saw someone use a plate as a weapon was in Breaking Bad. Remember that guy was tied up and he tried to take the plate and stab Walter White? Alright, this last clip is Chicago rapper gets into a shootout while filming a video. This is probably fake, but if this is real, this is epic. It looks like a typical rap video. You got a bunch of brothers, if you want to call them that. They got their money and they got their bling and they're talking about stuff. And all of a sudden, you're going to hear a bunch of gunshots. And they pull out their guns and they start shooting. But the camera goes blank. And if this is real, no, man, you want to talk about a rapper who's actually real. I mean, let's play it. So the gunshots go off. They pull their guns out. They all have guns, every single one of these guys. It's got to be fake. I mean, how can every guy have a gun? The cameraman drops his camera. And you hear a bunch of clips. Let's read the comments. There you go. Now, this is accurate. I thought it was Key and Peele skit. They overdid it with sound effects. So people are saying this is fake. Yeah, because I was going to say, there's no way that all these guys have guns. How can every one of them have a gun? This is faker than Nicki Minaj's butt, someone said. Alright, well, I figured it was fake, but you never know. Okay, so we're going to get to the least favorite segment of the podcast. We're going to get to the odd news. City of Columbus sues man after he discloses severity of ransomware attack. I don't have a joke for that yet. A California's town beloved 400 bear Lizzo? Alright, come on. Attacked a woman. Now he's dead and locals want justice. No honey for that bear. Japan scraps plan to pay Tokyo women to marry rural men after cash scheme flops. A toddler cried nonstop during a flight. 2 strangers locked her in the bathroom. You know, I hate crying babies. They can be annoying. I mean, for a few minutes, okay. But after like 20 minutes, could someone shut that fucking thing up? I mean, or shove it in a bathroom or something. Come on. I'm trying to sleep here. I need my nap. If I get my nap, I get cranky. Mice on remote island that eat albatross alive sentenced to death by bombing, scientists say. Arizona office worker found dead in cubicle after 4 days last scanning in. Somebody took overtime a little too seriously. Employee, okay, let's read that. Anger in China after women, let's read this. Thief who stole 20 kilograms of gorilla statue from Melbourne retirement village admit he made a silly mistake. U.S. military's Tinder ad in the Middle East raises eyebrows. I can't imagine the Middle East having Tinder. Must wear burqa. Truck carrying fries crashes on 5 freeway in downtown LA. Were they curly or just regular fries or shoestring? I don't know. That wasn't a good joke. Jeremy Jackson, the child best stars played David Hasselhoff's son at Baywatch, admitted to breaking into his classmates' trailers and sniffing their bathing suits. So he was sniffing Pamela Anderson's bathing suit. I hope it wasn't a rag day when that happened. Lonely Dolphin may be behind series of attacks on swimmers. But the question is, do dolphins like Japanese food? I don't know. Colorado man left behind an office retreat survives night on mountain. Florida teacher uses legs to put 3-year-old in a headlock. So she did a leg lock to shut this kid up. Free speech and disorderly content. Surprise woman arrested at a city council meeting. This woman was interrupted by the mayor, said rules state, blah, 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 blah. Marseille Museum opens up naturist exhibit to nude visitors, as long as they wear shoes. Oh, so you can be naked and show your cock as long as you wear shoes. Well, that's terrible. Husband admits adding cocaine, MDMA to wife's cokes in hopes he would marry her daughter. Where's your joke for that, Mr. Comedian? Where you added coke to her coke? Well, I don't know. This guy, it wasn't Coke Zero. This guy sounds like a real zero. Man, that wasn't good. Pizza Hut is offering a pizza box that folds into a table. It's like Kramer from Seinfeld. A coffee, what was it called? Oh. He had a book that pretty much turned into a coffee table or something. Is Lana Del Rey dating the alligator tour guide Jeremy Dufresne to prep for her coming country album? That's a hell way to do it. Injured Missouri bald eagle, actually too fat to fly, after gorging on a raccoon. Mimi mixed up Colorado middle school 6th grader in cuffs for terroristic threats. Murder suspect on the run for months found after falling through a cylinder in a home search. Aubrey Plaza, I don't care about her. Microsoft Lane co-pilot Blaze reporter crimes he covered. Big rig crashes into a crushed rail bed peppers. Bus driver trying to outrun drones. Coast traffic cam still issued speeding tickets. Oakland firefighters used jaws of life during call, put the tool down and stole it. Neighbors annoyed as a New Hampshire 7-Eleven black drove 5 hours to cut off a whale's head. Lizzo? Okay, we used that joke already. Lamborghini seized from unemployed man with a explained wealth. Teen son of OnlyFans star who films X-rated content is asked if he ever gets horny. So this guy's filming his mom getting banged. Man, I mean, you want to talk about take your kid to work day? Well, that wasn't bad. DC area giant food supermarket chain bans on minors after 6 p.m. I wonder why they're doing that and what race it. You know what? Let's not get into it. Walmart recalls apple juice sold in 25 states due to arsenic concerns. So the apple juice in Walmart has gasoline inside of it. Careful drinking that; it might burn up your intestines. That's not good. Controversy grows after a state entry wins Kentucky State Fair cake competition. He's the world's oldest man. He said it's just luck. No, dude, you have good genes. No one lives that long. 112 years old. My God. Bald eagle believed to be injured in Missouri was just too fat to fly. 5-year-old kid hits 194 miles in a Lamborghini, celebrates with smoky donuts. He should celebrate, he didn't die. Danny Jensen is set to make LA history, both teams. So if you guys are still listening to this point, the code word to put in the comment section on the YouTube video is Slim Jim. Slim Jim. Police pooches U.S. school employ gun-sniffing dogs to curb violence. Former postal worker accuses intercepting drugs and delivering them to traffickers in New Jersey. Legendary rock band faked farewell tour to sell tickets, so they lied. That's a smart thing to do. I mean, if people really care about the band, then let's see them buy tickets. Alright, one more news site. We got a couple more. We get out of here. Thank God. How Prozac and lakes rivers may harm aquatic life. Video shows an Asian female officer attacked by a man in San Francisco's Chinatown. That's not weird. That's just terrible. Stop the Asian hate, folks. IDF recovers bodies of 6 hostages in Gaza. 49ers Ricky Parcell shot in a robbery attempt. Suspect arrested. So he was trying to rob somebody? Forget about $26 million payout. Fan apathy will doom Bill Napier at Florida. Techier native Scaroni wins silver in the race. Ultra rare orange lobster named Clementine rescued from New York City grocery store. I don't have a joke for that. Let's see, I read some of these already. Stranger climbs on a woman sunbathing at a beach and starts humping her. Someone was watching Baywatch a little too much. Husband and wife in their 70s go missing in Colorado's nudist beach. They kidnapped them because they were too old and fucking ugly to be walking around like that. Bubble pirate cited for liquor and littering after blowing bubbles in a park. So this guy's getting arrested for blowing bubbles. He should be arrested. I don't have a joke for that. Legonian bacteria, lead found in Chicago offices drinking water. Jaws of life stolen from Oakland fire crew. Vehicle rose into river while a couple gets on it. Trump says we gotta. Okay. Most fragile woman in the U.S. spends $1.4 on food a day. Has 3 houses. She only spends $1.04. Wow. That's how she's so rich, I guess. India surprises China to become Russia's top oil buyer. O.J. Simpson's ashes are made in joy for him and his son. Hope someone doesn't stab it. That doesn't make sense. RJ, okay, I read this already. Okay, that's it, folks. That's the end of the show. And we'll see you folks on the next one. You just listened to, and we're out of here. Go fuck yourself, Cuffy.